Resident Evil, Daymare 1998.
Several hours have gone by since communications with Aegis Laboratory have been cut off. Now, 2 teams of highly trained Hades Hexacore Advanced Division for extraction and search operatives are called out to investigate. Their mission: find the missing researchers who seemingly vanished without a trace and retrieve sensitive and highly classified materials for a clandestine branch of the U.S. government, tasked with gaining access to the lower levels of the lab. Apparently there's a typo here. Special Agent Leah barges into the second service entrance, and it is here that he discovers the security system has initiated a facility-wide quarantine, automatically shutting everyone in and serving as a warning to would-be invaders that some kind of experiment has gone horribly wrong.
All that matters on the chessboard are good moves and the actions you take.
Yeah, I gotta sit here to make sure we're actually filming.
What I do is hide in the shadows, where I can strategically exploit the most vulnerable pawns. But this time had to be different. This time, I had to involve my hand directly.
You know, this is Paul Haddad doing the voice for this guy. For those who don't know who that is, it is the voice actor for Leon S. Kennedy in the PlayStation 1 Resident Evil 2 game.
Requesting the evacuation of all remaining personnel. Code Blue. Repeat, this is a Code Blue emergency.
Sadly,
Please
it's not with the same one.
Anyone, please. My name is Rebecca Jordan. I'm a doctor at the Aegis Medical Facility on the North Ball Islands. We have a problem with some.
I'm wondering if she'll survive.
There's a situation in the
I have no
building that
idea.
requires. There's been a terrible mishap.
All I do is tell you guys.
Yes, a coercive agent clutches us
Check out this part of the intro. How many retro games from the 1990s start out with a helicopter somewhere in the intro? This is so nostalgic, and if you watch some of the other cutscenes in the game, it has the same cheesiness in the 90s too.
By a studio that tried to make a fan game for Resident Evil 2, a remake of their own, with a couple of sequences I reimagined when I saw the demo. So, what happened was Capcom sent them a cease and desist, decided to finally give us a reimagining at least, and then they made this fan game.
There is so much exposition here. Just saying.
These guys kind of remind
Hey, look at their outfits, gas mask, and gear. Don't these guys remind you of the Umbrella Security Service from Resident Evil 2? Yeah, you get a real good look at the gear they use in RE4, but this is more retro.
You do understand that this assignment will be our last. Well, you know, if I were a betting man, I think I'd bet that the odds of making it home in one piece are a lot better than you on the battlefield. But
oh, looky here.
you know, Gomer Pyle doesn't put us down first.
Shut the fuck up, man. Goddamn word mouth. Don't let him get you, kid. That shipment squad's the hanging with a bigger stick, which is pretty much everything. Never should have pulled his ass out that fire back in 1994.
Just listen to the voice acting. Also shades of 1990s survival horror.
HQ, this is Sam and Ash. This is set for November Foxtrot, India. Stand by for mission.
I like the quality of these cutscenes, and they're very nostalgic, so for whatever reason I just could not bring myself to skip this, even for the sake of this video. If you are familiar with the Resident Evil 2, you start out the game playing as Agent Leah of Hades, and he reminds me of Hunk, the guy from the 4th Survivor minigame of Resident Evil 2. And this game has other Easter eggs as well, such as an I Want to Believe poster that you see in the X-Files. And Kendo's gun shop, which obviously is not here. You'd have to play it to see it, or you could YouTube it.
Stay down.
As you can see here, the gameplay is over the shoulder. And I have it set on easy mode so that I can breeze through it and make this video. I do have my actual file that I'm playing on is on Daymare. And I'm literally stuck at a certain part because of how hard a boss is. And if you play Daymare, the inventory system is that you have to put bullets into the clips and then have them both on standby. And I recommend you do this between safe spaces. And with that kind of inventory management, it's best to run from fights as much as possible if you can. But some of these enemies are deceptively fast, and they can grab you. And after they wear you down, they can kill you. And you see the use of acronyms there. You know, Resident Evil 1 had STARS, right? Resident Evil 2 had USS, Umbrella Security Service. Resident Evil 3 had UBCS, Umbrella. Don't remember, but my point is, Resident Evil used a bunch of acronyms, and you can tell this game is heavily inspired by Resident Evil. And if you like this gaming format, I would suggest you get yourself a copy of Daymare 1998 and start playing. It might turn into your guilty pleasure, who knows. And I do apologize for the blur. For whatever reason, the video quality on my phone screwed up and I can do nothing about it. And another good thing about this game too is it has puzzles. So when you get to Aegis Laboratories, you know, the lobby that I showcased, you go upstairs. There's quite literally a puzzle that you need to use the paintings on the wall, as well as looking at some of the Greek characters to complete the puzzle. And it lowers the security system. And the objective on this level is to secure a sample called Pollux. That's one of the virus, Castor and Pollux. And basically the BOWs look like melted zombies. And if you like RE3 Nemesis, there is one enemy on here that will remind you heavily of Nemesis. It can't use weapons, but it does seem unstoppable. And it's not quite like a stalker, the events are scripted, but when you have to cross this thing, it is like a nightmare. See that? Yeah, that's not too bad. These things on their own, they're easily dispatched. In numbers, not fun to deal with. I should inform you that if you play this on Daymare inventory and you were to do what I just did, you would likely have no ammo left, and one of those things probably still chasing you. Aegis Laboratory lobby, part of the same level which I'm showcasing. There's a mural on the ceiling as well as Greek statues and what appears to be marble brick. For some reason, this room reminds me of the Raccoon City Police Department lobby, minus the second floor and the angel statue in the middle. Or the woman holding the water thing. So this is on the second floor in the founder's office from the Aegis Laboratory. And it's an Easter egg calling back to the way you saved in older Resident Evil games. And I'm pretty sure it's the exact same model of typewriter too. So if you like nostalgia, survival horror, and you like Resident Evil, you may want to give Daymare 1998 a try. Until next time. So this is the exact same level as the video clips used earlier. So I had to work my way here. And basically I wanted to show just how ornate this Aegis Laboratories lobby is. You got like a mural on the ceiling. You got Greek statues and basically red carpets going on either side of those metal detectors. I don't know why, but in a weird way it reminded me of the Raccoon City Police Department, and this game is full of Easter eggs. In Resident Evil, you save using a typewriter, and here in the Founder's office, which is upstairs from that lobby, a typewriter is featured, exactly the kind that you use to save. If you like Resident Evil or a survival horror format, it's not without its bugs, but it is a guilty pleasure, and for some people this might be a must. There's no harm in basically getting a copy and trying it. For me it was like an anti-RE3. Without that cut content, this kind of helped cushion that blow and fill the holes left behind by a lack of a St. Michael's clock tower, a dead factory, and a lack of a raccoon park. Until next time.